Welcome back to Midday. We've got Heidi Coleman joining us, the CEO of the Royal Inland Hospital Foundation. Thanks for being here, Heidi. We haven't seen you in a while on the show.
I know. I think it's for 2019. I haven't been here.
Is this your first?
Yes, it is. So I'm excited.
Well, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
And welcome. Okay, we're talking about an amazing event, an evening of giving, and we sort of got a double segment on this today. We've got talking to Heidi, and then we'll check in with Atlas Steak and Fish afterwards to talk about the menu. But this is an event taking place at Atlas Steak and Fish, and it is benefiting the WIG Lending Bank, which is part of the cancer clinic at Royal Inland Hospital.
Right.
And I think, Heidi, it's something that a lot of people might not even know we have here for cancer patients going through treatment. What does it mean to them to have that option to go and get those wigs or hats?
Well, it's incredible. A great feeling. I mean, I obviously know this through my job and being up there and speaking to people, because I haven't had to use it personally, but it's been going on for a while, and because of this event that we've have an incredible renovated space now that anybody can come and see. But it's just great to be able to have that moment when you know that your hair is going to fall out or people are going to shave it, and then you can have that feel-good feeling that you don't have to look so different. And some people prefer to have a wig that's a little bit crazier than what they had. Some of them have these baseball caps with hair that's sort of attached to the baseball cap. You know, there's many different ways. You know, you can have few wigs, and it just makes people feel better, just feel human. So we're so lucky to have it.
We have some pictures. Let's throw to these. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is what it looked like before.
Excuse me.
And this is before, Heidi. So this is where it was before. Just a corner of a room. I'm losing my voice. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead. Yeah, so it was in this big room, and it was just sort of in the back, and this is what it looked like. And then through the event,
this is what it looks like now.
Now it looks beautiful. It's got a counter. It's got drawers. I mean, it's just.
And the wigs are salon quality. That's what I love.
Oh yeah, the Shelley and everyone who's organized it made sure that they're high quality. And the afternoon auxiliary works so hard on it. Look at the mirror, look at the space. I mean, really, it was, you know, one of those thin screens that you can buy, like paper thin. That's what we had before, just to give people.
Oh, this is
Trudy.
Trudy.
She's so proud of it.
Sweetest. She literally runs this, doesn't she?
Yeah, she runs it. It's all volunteer. Did we say that? All volunteer run. Oh, look at everybody there who was involved. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great thing. And I know for this event, there we go. So this is from La Dolce Vita. This is Shelley painting these heads for the wigs to go on, because they're going to be auctioned, a part of the auction at this event, which is how we're raising the money.
That's right.
And they look fantastic. Look at that.
Yeah, and people, you know, will always want the wig to you know, first of all, they're hot on your head, they're itchy, people don't, so having the better quality makes the whole experience better. And then those, you know, when you get home, if you just want to put a scarf on your head or just let your, you know, bald head breathe is fine, but you want to have a bit of beauty when you have to go out, because it just makes better. And for the kids too, you know, some women have told me that when they know their kids are coming home, they pull themselves off the sofa, put their wig on, put makeup on, so they can look good for the kids, so everyone has a smile on, because they can if they have to fall apart, they can fall apart when the kids go to school. Well, this event is called An Evening of Giving, happening on March 9th at 6 p.m. There's the information there at Atlas Steak and Fish. It's going to be a fantastic evening, and really raising these funds to allow this wig bank to even expand, Heidi. Right. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that and the menu in our next segment. So thanks, Heidi, for joining us. You're going to join us as well in the kitchen. Sure, and I'll be Heidi's going to be tasting some food. Yeah, and I'll be there at the event, and I'm excited. And it really, so many people have told me that they were there last year, and they're coming this year. And then, of course, the wig recipients have said how pleased they are that so many people are caring about them. Amazing. Yeah. Thanks, Heidi. Thank you. All right. We're back in 2 minutes on Midday. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Midday. We're like one big happy family in the kitchen right now. We are joined by executive chef at Cascades Casino. This is Jason Jurig joining us. We've been on the show many times before, so welcome back. We also have Sarah Bailey, who's the GM of Atlas Steak and Fish. Thanks for being here, Sarah. And then Heidi's in this segment too because we love her so much and we want to feed her.
Thank you. I'm happy.
There you go. Welcome back again, Heidi. You guys, we talked a little bit with Heidi, of course, in the last segment about this awesome event happening at Atlas on the 9th of March, and I'm really excited to be a part of that as well. It's all about the food and the drink too, though, right? People are going to be donating and helping out this amazing cause, but you guys are going to be helping to feed them and give them some drinks. So we're here to talk a little bit about what's on the menu. Before we do that, though, how important is it for Atlas to be behind this?
It's one of our favorite events that we do. It's our second time hosting this event. It's, like I said, it's one of our favorites, especially mine. We do, lots of the wine dinners and other events in that restaurant, but this one's really, close to all of us, and it's a really fun event to be a part of.
Yeah, I don't see how you couldn't be a part of it, right? Yeah.
It's so nice too because it's so tangible. You can see directly how that impacts the community. I mean, right now we're the sole source of income for the Wig Lending Bank for this event, so it's really cool to be a part of that.
Yeah, and I mean, Heidi, that must mean a lot to know that that they've really gotten behind this.
Yeah, for Trudy and the Afternoon Auxiliary, they've been doing this all volunteer with funds that they've raised. But for Trudy to know that she now has a funding source because
there's never been that before.
She was doing it really off the side of her non-counter that she didn't have. Now she has. It just makes such a big difference for her, and she feels like she's been elevated CEO now, of this incredible week.
She's CEO to all of us.
Yeah.
Here's the poster for an evening of giving on March 9th. There it is, $150 for this amazing 4-course set menu. So let's get right into it. Jason, should we start with you? What are you going to be cooking for us today?
For today, we're going to do the second course on that menu, which is the coconut prawn curry. I have all my ingredients here, so I'm going to kind of start cooking as we go and talk through the menu itself. So I have a couple marinated tiger prawns here ready to go. They're ready to give a light sear to. Now, with this menu, we're starting off with a smoked pork belly and roasted beetroot salad. Fairly hearty salad, a lot of flavors. A smoked pork belly we're doing in-house. It's going to be marinated for 2 days, smoked in our Jasper, roasted in the oven, and paired with a roasted beetroot as well. Our second course is going to be this, coconut prawn curry. So, made the curry sauce yesterday. We've got the prawns already going. With the prawns, we're going to add a few edamame beans, some Jasper roasted pineapple.
Roasted pineapple. That's a good addition.
A little bit of fennel.
Oh, fennel's so
and a little bit of strained out daikon. To that, a little bit of bamboo sprout.
I'm not even sure I knew half of these things existed.
I think we need a tour of this aisle.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to take you shopping.
And to that, we're going to deglaze with a little bit of fresh lemon.
Amazing.
So as we're going with that, we'll talk about our next course.
Yeah.
After this, very strong flavor coming out of this coconut curry, we're going to deglaze our palate, if you will, with a mojito palate cleanser, mojito sorbet. Then we move to the main course, a tenderloin Wellington. This is a dish inspired by my sous chef, Lucas Roberts. It's basically a beef Wellington. It's a very traditional British dish, but we're going to do an Atlas twist on it. It's going to be completely deconstructed. We used it with BC wild mushrooms, pancetta, puff pastry, and the whole 9 yards. And we're going to finish that meal off with a spiced chai apple skillet.
Okay.
Right, with a little bit of homemade ice cream to go with it.
There's a lot of thought that goes into the courses and making sure they all kind of flow together, right? Isn't there?
It does. You're pairing the food itself with the wines that we're going to have on the table that night. You're trying to go for different flavors of different regions, trying to use as much Canadian or local inspired product as we can, but also trying to keep the menu very true to Atlas Steak and Fish and the philosophies that we have there with what we like to do with our menu. So once again, seafood and meat focus especially, but having bold, strong flavors, keeping the plate simple, right? We're not, we're fine dining, but we're not fine dining. It is a steakhouse. And we try to make sure that the proteins that we serve are the focus of every single dish that we do. Right? So that's the inspiration that goes behind all of our menus, and especially for a menu like this as well.
And sometimes I think simple can be, less is more almost, in a sense. It can sometimes be a lot better that way.
As long as you have quality ingredients.
Exactly.
And the chef's very good at sourcing that. So.
He sure is. Well, this looks amazing.
I know, you can't imagine the smell.
I know.
It's amazing.
I always say we should have smell vision around here. So the plating is a big part too.
Look how he does it.
I love watching how you guys do this.
Oh, the presentation.
I know.
It's like an art form.
It really is.
Oh, you
Things I
guys.
need to learn.
We're not putting any pressure on you whatsoever right now.
None whatsoever. I can hear in the background, make it beautiful.
Yes, that's right. It will be. It always is. Oh, looks good already.
Yeah.
To that, we're going to finish off with a little bit of fresh cilantro.
Beautiful.
And then to that,
Just adding a little bit more of that amazing sauce.
a little bit of the broth.
Smells so good.
Beautiful.
And to finish it, to help smooth it out and add a little bit of a variety to it, to help your palate, we have a little bit of cilantro and parsley creme fraiche,
Okay.
That's good.
made in-house in our restaurant, and inspired for this dish itself.
I love it. Yum. Excellent. That looks fantastic.
There you have
Look
it.
at that. Oh, that's a nice
Atlas
shot.
coconut prawn curry.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
You're very
Jason.
welcome.
We're going to switch gears and move to Sarah. We're going to talk a little bit about the drinks about when it comes to this event. I know you have a lot of wine, some champagne, things like that, but there's a lot of thought that's going into the drink menu as well.
Yeah, so most of the wines that we're doing for the evening of giving are from our partners at Arterra.
Okay.
But this is going to be our welcome cocktail. So the theme of the evening, of course, is the wig bank, but gold and black is sort of the color scheme we're going for.
Yes, which is what we saw, those gold heads with the wigs are going to be displayed on.
So going with the golden theme, we're doing a golden pear sort of twist on a champagne cocktail. So I'm using a little bit of Calvados apple brandy.
Yeah.
Just stick it right in the glass. Nice thing about this drink, thanks, honey.
That is fantastic.
I got my own
We need to
Vanna.
hear
This is
more often.
perfect. And then this is our house-made pear syrup. So
Okay.
it's got pears, limes,
Yeah.
a little bit of ginger, and tons of sugar. So it's delicious.
Tons of sugar. Yeah, always makes it better.
And then we're just going to top this off with our Stellar's
great.
J Brut. Just give it a little fizz. So it's got that beautiful golden color.
So this is what
sparkles in
guests
the-
can expect to get when they walk in the door.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And, yeah, so nice and simple, nice and
simple,
golden.
yeah.
And it tastes like a dream. It's really good.
Excellent.
You can help for yourself.
Okay. Well, I might take. Can I take a tiny little?
Yeah,
sip?
go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna do this side. Oh yeah. Okay. We're just yes. We had to do that. That is so good. Excellent. I look forward to that on the night.
So amazing.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Jason. Thank you,
Very
Sarah
welcome.
and Heidi. Evening of Giving. You're not going to want to miss this event. It's
Yeah.
going to be fantastic. March 9th. I believe the tickets are pretty much sold out at this
We had
point.
2 left yesterday.
Two left yesterday. Okay.
So be the 2 callers.
Yeah. There you go. That's
Because
right.
it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
It's just like it says, it's an evening of giving and eating. So
Yeah, it will be fantastic. For more information, if you want to find out anything more about it, if you can't make this year, potentially next year, there it is, Facebook, An Evening of Giving. The information is all there for you. We're back in a moment. Stay with us.